What's up everybody, Ryan here, coming back at you again with some more VEVE content. Today, I'm gonna talk to everyone who has not started in the NFT world or not started with VEVE, but you've been hearing about it. And if you have not heard about it and you're familiar with NFTs, I highly suggest you learn about it quick. I believe that this is going to be the dominating player in the NFT world. The truth is, they already are. They're just missing a lot of the hype. So I'm gonna show you guys from beginning to end, how do you shop NFTs on VEVE? And again, before we get started, hit the subscribe button, comment, like, share this. We post a lot of content on here, from behind the scenes of building our 7-figure marketing agency to our spa that we own. So we've got business, personal, struggles. We keep it all transparent. And then we also sprinkle a lot of cryptocurrency, NFT talk, and especially VEVE content out there for you. So we're just gonna act as if you know nothing about this, and I'm gonna speak it in its most simple terms. One of the good things about VEVE is you do not have to be extremely knowledgeable in the NFT world. It's not as complex as it may be going to buy cryptocurrency on an exchange or buying an NFT off of OpenSea. It's super simple, so you don't have to worry about converting your fiat to Ethereum and going on this network and having a MetaMask, and you don't have to really worry about all of that. So it's not only a great place for those who are just into NFTs, but it's also a great place for beginners in general to get into this world. And then let's set aside all the NFT talk. It's also really a cool place for just collectors. So I'm on a little bit of both sides. I love to collect. So there's that side of me that really just loves this brand because I love collecting, and so there's that part of it. And then there's the investor side of me because I do enjoy investing into long-term assets, so it takes care of that side for me. And then I'm heavily into believing into the Web3 space, so just anything crypto, NFT, metaverse. I'm very intrigued into that whole world. So VEVE for me has just done something to fulfill all areas for me. So again, no matter what side you fall on, I think VEVE is going to be a dope app for you. So just to start off, let's make sure that we're getting the right app. So when you go to the app store here, you're just going to type in VEVE, okay? And as you see here, there's a few apps that come up. There's the Vault. You do not need to worry about that. And then of course, OpenSea NFT marketplace is going to pop up there. You want to make sure that you're getting the VEVE Collectibles app, okay? It's this one right here. That's their logo, and it is a free app. So you're just going to make sure you download the correct app, okay? Now obviously you're going to need to create an account. I don't need to guide you through that. It's very easy. Just like anything with money involved, make sure that you log that information, okay? Make sure that you keep that information, because you do not want to invest a ton of money into an app like this or NFTs and then lose access to your account. So make sure you log that. Once you get in, this is what you're gonna see, okay? This is the main dashboard here. And it has all of your categories. So here you can view collectibles, you can view comics, you can view upcoming drops, and then you can also search by brand. It's going to show you its latest drops that has come out, which last week was Star Wars week. So all week they did a ton of Star Wars drops. Your comics, this is also a great place for comic collectors. I'm not into comics, but I do heavily purchase them on this app just because I know comic lovers out there love comics. So again, as we move into a Web3 world, these are going to be more of an asset for me that I will look to potentially selling long term. So I am buying these strictly for the value. Again, by brands, which I might have to do a whole different video on that, and I talk about that all the time. Why is VEVE going to win? These licensing deals, these are untouchable. These are exclusive deals that Marvel and we'll go through some of the brands here just to give you an idea. The United States Post Office, Back to the Future, Batman, DC, Marvel, Captain America, Cartoon Network, Coca-Cola, Star Wars, Day of the Dead, you just name it, Ghostbusters, Disney World, Pixar, DreamWorks, Fantastic Four, Ghostbusters. Again, this is just endless brand deals that they've locked in, and they get the exclusive. Also a lot of individual artists, which is really cool. And as you can see here, the list just keeps going and growing. There's a lot of brands that they have not announced yet, but we know it's coming. So So VEVE does have a cryptocurrency. It's called OMI. But actually OMI is not what you're using yet. That will come, but right now it's very easy. So I'll show you real quick. You're just gonna go to your profile once it's built out. You're gonna go to your wallet right here, right? And so what they have right now is what they call gems. So it's super easy to purchase. So if I wanted to buy gems, I'm just gonna hit get gems, and I'll load them up, right? So you can buy 5, you can buy 1,000. Each gem is equivalent to $1. Okay, so 1 gem equals $1. And then you're just gonna buy these. So right here, if I go 5 gems, I'll go buy now. And then it's gonna offer me just to double click my sidebar, and I can charge my Amex or my Apple Card or your debit card, whatever you have. And then that loads your wallet. So you buy your amount of gems that you want per $1, and then it'll load your gems into the wallet, and you'll be able to see your balance right here under your profile. So while we're in the profile, I'll run you through that real quick. The profile is pretty neat. I mean, you can decorate your profile. So if you go here to my profile, you can see some of my main collectibles. It lets me know, recently I've had 260 profile views, 56 people have liked my profile. That's the social aspect of VEVE, which is very fresh and young. So again, we'll kind of skip off to that and just get you familiar with the app. But your wallet here is where you hold your gems. It shows you how many collectibles I have, how many comics I have, full sets, which we'll get into what that is, and then followers. Shopping for collectibles, so that's just going to be your market. This is your aftermarket. So VEVE does drops, and then they have the aftermarket. Drops can sometimes be hard to get, but that's where you're going to get the best deal because you're getting it for its drop price. So for example, a comic typically drops around 6 gems, so $6. Depending on the rarity of that comic, or how many editions there are, or the popularity of that comic can determine how much that comic will sell for on the aftermarket. Every drop they do, there's a few things you're gonna look at. You're gonna look at mint numbers. Obviously, the lower the mint number, the more valuable that NFT is gonna have. But then they also do their categories. Every drop varies on how many levels that it has, but typically you may see, for example, a common, an uncommon, a rare, an ultra rare, and a secret rare. So some drops may only come out with a common, uncommon, and an ultra rare, but those are your main categories. But you definitely want to look at editions. Obviously, the more editions they make available, the less valuable that collectible is going to be. Sometimes they overdo it a little bit. So they did a drop last week that a lot of people complained about because there was like 30,000 editions. People don't like that. People want fewer editions. So when you get into that 9,000, 10,000, that's pretty rare overall, especially considering that these will never be made again. That is it. They will not add to that. So that's looking at your editions. Obviously your common is going to be your most common. Your uncommon is going to be a little bit in between. Then you're going to have your rare, but your big ones are going to be your ultra rare and secret rare. A lot of times you cannot choose which one you want. They do what's called blind box, that you basically just purchase the drop and then they'll reveal which one you get. Me personally, I'm not as caught up on the mint numbers. If I can get a low mint, or if I get one, I get excited. But overall, I buy what I like, number one. And then number two, overall, even if there's 12,000 editions, that sounds like a lot, but that's not a lot in the big grand scheme of things, right? You talk about 5 years from now, there's millions of people on an app, and then there's only 10,000 editions. It really doesn't matter what mint number you have, you're holding something valuable. So I don't get too caught up on the mint thing. Again, that's just going to be preference and the level of collector you are. And then for me, I go for complete sets. I don't just go for a common or uncommon. My goal is to get a complete set of every single brand.